Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Blood Valley: Seed's Revenge. This one is about a bunch of friends who go to a bachelorette party in Las Vegas, or just outside of Las Vegas, when they are, well, unfortunately stalked by the killer known as Seed. And Seed is being joined by a couple of people named Joe and Emily. Well, of course, naturally, Joe and Emily try to make themselves seem like they're somewhat normal until their true psycho sides come out. And the members of the bachelorette party start getting killed off, and it's an ultimate game of survival against Seed and Joe and Emily, and all out in the desert. They're not quite sure who to trust, they don't know what to do, they're trying to survive, and it becomes a blood-soaked nightmare of blah, 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 blah. The movie was produced by Uwe Boll, so you can't really expect many good things to be said about this piece of crap. But I'll get into that here in a few minutes. So, getting towards the end of the movie, Seed pretty much winds up killing a lot of the bachelorettes. Joe and Emily, they try to do their best to help out too. I think Emily got a couple of them, but ultimately Seed just killed just about everybody, and then he winds up killing Joe and Emily for some strange reason. I'm not sure why. In fact, I believe he cuts open Joe's stomach, pulls his intestines out, and chokes him to death with them. Nice. What does it do to Emily? Snaps her neck. Boy, she got off easy, huh? So the movie pretty much ends up with Seed and Claire, who somehow, some way, I guess she fell under his evil spell. After the credits roll by, Claire is laying down on the shoulder of an old desert road. This guy comes by, checks on her. Claire slits his throat, and he winds up, of course, bleeding to death. Seed walks up to Claire, hands her his mask. She puts it on. Movie ends. So, why did this movie suck? I haven't even seen the first one yet, but yet Uwe Boll's name is on both of these movies, and Uwe Boll does not really help produce or direct anything good, and who knows, if he ever sees this video, he might challenge me to a fight, which, I don't know, basically he challenges critics to fights, and looks like most of these critics he fights, they don't look like they would even stand a chance anyway, but there you guys go. It's a bloody, blood-soaked mess of a movie. It's terribly god-awful. I don't know if it's the same version you guys might have seen, but the movie opens up with Seed holding a gun to a woman's nether regions. And it just kind of goes all over the place. So, yeah. And Christine, I believe the one they were throwing the bachelorette party for, her adopted mother is actually holding Christine's fiancé in her house, and she winds up killing him. So this whole movie just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but maybe if I saw the first Seed movie, maybe some of this might make a tad bit of sense. I'm probably have to see it sometime, because seeing this one first and then wondering what happened with the first Seed movie, of course everything I've read on it's another one of those movies where people go avoid it at all costs, and after watching this mess of a movie, it's tempting to see the first one, and if I ever come across it, I'm definitely going to have to check it out, but with Uwe Boll's name on it, it can't be that good. In fact, if you can think of one movie that Uwe Boll made that you thought was good, love to hear from you. And to be quite honest with you, some time ago when I did a top 10 worst Uwe Boll movies that was requested by the Wicker Boy, I'm actually surprised he didn't put in, or Wicker Boy, I think called him Worker, not really sure. The Wicker Boy. he did not. I don't think he included this or the first Seed movie, so that's kind of a shock. But we'll see. But there you guys have it, a review of Blood Valley, Seed's Revenge. God, this movie was terribly god-awful. I think there are supposed to be two different versions of it, but the version I saw, again, just started with that scene I told you guys about, and that was very uncomfortable to watch. But if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that was completely jumbled from beginning to end, and no matter how much sense you tried to make out of it, it just didn't do any good. How many times you tried to rewind it, watch it again, and you just wound up realizing, I gotta stop wasting my money like this. Send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. Seed, go take a shower. No, wait, he might actually plant himself if he does.